Go live. Hello, hello. All right, here we are. Welcome back to Oldman Gaming live streaming season 30 of Gold Rush leaderboard. As always, I got the countdown running. I'm going to give it a bit of time for people to pop in since I once again started this a bit early, or like fast. But today, one of our biggest goals is to go ahead and bulldoze the very first channel through to the good gold. Now I've reset my claim. I dug it all out. I got about 17,000 ounces out of it. We'll see when we get into the game. Hopefully there's not other streamers out there you want to watch, because I'm going to be streaming for a while. I'm thinking there's some I want to watch, but we'll see how it goes. But I did watch. Well, let's see. You know, I'm gonna like. Joy Schultz. Good morning. For me, it's evening. It's 5 p.m. So you're probably somewhere in America. Would be my guess, considering the time frames. All right, so here's the bulldozer. And, oh, I gotta mark some stuff. But let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, the Drew, holy cow, that guy is cracking on. So, yesterday I was in Hybrid Steel's live stream, and the Drews showed up, and he actually is streaming some of his stuff. So I've seen how he's digging. He's digging a lot different than I am. And maybe I'm going to try to employ that, but it probably won't be in this video because we got some bulldozing to do. Now, he told me he spent 8 hours dozing his claim, and I looked at what he had done, and he could be more efficient. I'm going to say he's really good at what he's doing. He just has a ton of time, which is on his side. I think I could see ways I could help him improve. But what do I got to say? He's number 1 and I'm number 6, so I don't know. Oh, we're looking at max. Okay, max gold. We are 7th. Still, not bad. Not bad. Wait, 76. Oh, 70. I thought it said 90 for some reason. My bad. All right, so let me get to the gold map. Here's our new map. I bought a bunch of drills, but you still have to drill it all out. But this, I'm not considering good gold because it's down so far. This is where we are going to put our path. So why didn't you toggle? There we go. Now I'm going to highlight. And I don't file scrub or save scrub. That's what we're calling it. I got this, like I hit reset, and this is the claim it gave me. I just go with it. Last season I got a claim, and it probably had 5,000 ounces in it. It was terrible. It was just horrible. So I'm happy I'm getting redemption for last time, because last that was terrible. All right, so this is the row we're going to make, and the easiest way to make it is to go down one, like open up one side, and then just doze the rest, or like, well, I'll show you what I mean. But we've got some good gold. I haven't even looked. Okay, 33. That's the highest I've seen. 33, 32, 34. Holy crap. So I got another like smoking flame. This will probably have another 17 to 20k in it of the good gold. Like, you know, my last claim I had like a bunch over here and like stuff like this as well. And then I even had some stuff up here because I went and drilled just to look. I probably could have got 20k out of it, but I just didn't want to, like, because it was under so much dirt. Now this one isn't under so much dirt either. In fact, it's not under any. And that's another thing about this one. Look at that. I don't have to do any drilling. The sad part is I was hoping it would be like this so I could actually smooth the top. Because I don't have to do any drilling, all right, I shouldn't probably do too much drilling. especially here, because you'll just like scrape off a whole bunch. Is that means it's uneven. It's not as easy to work with. It means it will slow me down some. And well, let's see. What we gotta do is start the bulldozing. And I know a lot of people, either you don't know where to start, or you start and you make a big mess and you're not sure how to fix it. And you don't know how, like this bulldozer, it's not an easy machine to use. Okay. I understand that. So, took a lot for me even to learn it, but I've done enough of these. I think I've done 16 or 17 of these. Some people, and I actually used to do this myself, I would just be like, well, I got to go through this. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to just bulldoze through it. Right. But this bulldozer, I mean, okay, in real life, maybe that would work. I mean, it's pretty tall up there. So I don't know. But this bulldozer, it doesn't work like that. It can't. I mean, if you get dirt that's over its scoop, blade, whatever you want to call it, it's going to have troubles getting through. So the first thing you need to do is kind of get to a place where you can make somewhat of a flat area. So this looks good enough. So you just put the blade down and you push forward, right? So now we're going to have a nice flat section. Now this goes down a little. It's not going to be a big thing, but it's going pretty flat. Yeah, that's a problem. And so I'm gonna actually, let's get back to where our flat spot is. There we go. So it's always important to make a pretty big flat area that you're going to work in. And this will change as we get going down, because we have to, you know, obviously make it flat going down the opposite direction. And we can flatten all this out if we, you know, as much as it'll let us. Because once you got a flat section, we can start digging down further. Now I'm going to actually come back here maybe because it's a little lower. Nope, it's about the same height actually. Okay, well that's good to know. Hello everyone. How does it look like? Stinger, welcome. I did show the leaderboard earlier. Actually, I don't know where you're at it. Let's look at it again just for fun. Stinger, you're number 10, dude. Get to work. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. I'm happy for everyone that chats. That gives me something to, you know, interact with, and it's nice. I got some bulldozing to do before I can do any digging. So, okay, let's see. Let's get back here a little further and see if we can drill down, like get down a bit. Now, there are tricks to get down more and more, so I'm just trying to get kind of a nice flat part up here. The thing is, you want to start at the top. It seems otherwise you will end up, you know, basically biting out more than you can chew, and the dozer won't work. That was a save. That's why it was. Well, that's not that much dirt. What the? Oh, are you kidding me? All right, I hope this isn't a problem, but we'll see. There is a bug with the bulldozing once in a while, so we'll bulldoze this away and see. Okay, that is not so much dirt that it shouldn't be able to push it. This happens generally on the first time you reset. Not first time, like when you reset. See, that it's not. It just won't push it any further. It's there. It goes. But once in a while, it acts like it's frozen, basically. So it'll push it to a certain degree. Like, see this one? I should be able to push that lump. It should not, like, not let me push it. So if you get to this, and unfortunately that's where I'm at, we're gonna have to restart the game, or just reload it anyway. Let's see, I should have ran right through this here thing. So the only way to fix it is to save and restart, which means I lose just the markings I've got there, which kind of stinks, but let me see. I always like to make sure. Yeah. It saved it. Just paranoia. So if you're running into this problem already, then it's generally a bit of a bug. So we'll get back to this. Yeah, I've got a few saves. You'll watch when we get loaded back in, it'll just buzz right through it. It's kind of lame how that works. This happened when they changed the so like what was it last? Maybe just last year when they changed this, the way the gold is put into the system or into the ground. So now before we get too far, I'll just show you. See, like it moves just fine. See, so it definitely is bugged out a bit. So if you run into that, just close the, save the game, close it down, and start again, because you'll have an issue. And I've noticed that on most resets. It's just how it works. After you save and come back, then I don't think I've seen the problem reappear. It's only like when you reset the game and you just come out here right off the reset and start bulldozing, it tends to have this issue. All right. No. All right, so we gotta go a bit further. I thought so. I just didn't want to push it too far because I don't actually want to push this into the good dirt. Let me see. Are we like right at the good dirt? We are. So, all right. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to push it any further because that pushes all this overburden onto our good dirt, and that would really suck. So, don't be what would I say, or how would I say this? Don't get too hung up on, like, because it would be easy to just, push. Let me make sure the blade's down anyway. Push this and make it all even up here, just straight up. But you don't need to do that. What you want to do is get this one single row, although I am going to make it a tad wider because when it's really small, it's hard to work in. So maybe make it the full square wide at least. Don't, like, if you've highlighted several squares, and this also is a thing, don't like 2 rows is enough to make any sort of road. You won't need any more. Like 1 row is technically enough. If you're just going to use the dump truck, you only need to have 1 row. Okay, so we could go down this hill and I'm just gonna open it up over here a little bit. There we go. But it's kind of hard, So what I'd like to do is I just back up to, where I'm still on my flat surface. And this is where we're going to use the dozer's, like, ramp ability, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't quite call it. It makes a ramp. It's not great. It's not enough of an angle is really what it is, but it does dig down. So this is where I think Drew's could really start kicking butt with. He dozed, like, he opened up this whole lower section, right? So instead of opening up the whole lower section, like, basically he highlighted all the squares and just dozed all of them, even if they didn't have gold in them. So if you're like going to take off 8 or even 6 meters of... Okay, now if you can't push it any further, come back here, just put your blade down and don't push anymore, like push down, just let it push it forward. So now we're flattening it out again rather than going down. This will get the dirt out of the way. And then we can come back and push it down. And this is what I was kind of saying last time. All right, probably somewhere here. See, now we can, now we're drilling down further. So this is going to be the main road I use for pretty much this whole claim. Like digging out this whole claim. And if I want to, like, because it'll be two squares wide, I can put the Frankensteins in here. Okay, do I want to do that? I mean, I guess we could. So again, you push forward, or you go and you keep pressing down, and then it keeps the angle that the thing is. But you can see it drills down a lot. Like, if you got enough blocks, you can get down to the bedrock, but I don't think we'd actually make it even pushing it all the way through the claim. That's good enough. Now, like I said, the other trick you got to learn is to run, whoops, not that way, run these over as you back up. Otherwise, if you like roll back and then push them forward, you end up, honestly, with a whole bunch of dirt. You may go back and forth like 5 times. I know, I used to do it. It's something pop up from my computer, another program I use. It's generally already running in the background, so I don't know why it came up. It's something that I use for a different game. Alright. Oh, we still left a big old bump there, didn't we? There we go. Iron it out. Now that I've got this, I think this is wide enough we could turn around. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll just back it up. It's all good. Let's back up here. I'm just going to turn around because now I want to flatten it out going in this reverse way. So remember, like, we're going to get this down to lower than bedrock. Or at least down to, say, we'll see how fast we can do this. We'll get it down to where the bedrock is there at least. So if you make this wide enough, then you can turn around. You don't have to do this back and forth like I am, but I'm just doing it this way. So now we're kind of at the lowest point that the drill can get, or not drill, the bulldozer can get. And then we're just going to push this forward, making it now level at whatever that was back there. Then as you can clearly see, it's lowering this section as well, which is nice. Come on, push it. Do it. No. You want to be careful and not push too much here and make a big fat mountain, because that's not cool. And sometimes I make mountains and I can't fix them, and then I'm just like, whatever. Like, we're getting to that point almost here. I'm going to back up. Then I'm going to drop it here. I'm still figuring this part out, how to like fix these. But part of it is don't keep going forward. The problem is that the dozer keeps going up on an angle, and we gotta stop it. Oh, that's not what I... Gotta get a flatter. No. See, I'll tell you. I can't always fix it. Yes, ski ramp, baby. It's gonna be wintertime soon. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be wintertime soon. Alright, so if you're in this position, as I am, how do we fix this? Well, there's 2 ways. You can try to go around it. That does work sometimes. Let's give it a go just for fun. See if we can go around this. Then the other thing you can do is just go get the dump truck and excavator and dig your wall down. So, yeah. It looks like we might win with going around it here, so that's good. No, don't be making another big... There we go. I'll flatten it out now. The hill here. Alright, well that gives me enough like space to get this thing fixed. Let's see if is it still... Just kind of making it look pretty, but this will also help in the end if it like, I have some trouble. All right. I just gotta get out of here. There's already half of our mountain gone. Yay. That's the one place I still am not super awesome at yet. So you can see I've had all this experience with the dozer and I still have issues. Because it's a really picky little machine. And the dirt also sometimes just acts really stupid and funny. And you just can't win with it. So let's see how much more we can... Maybe we'll cut off like that much. And this is why I say don't do like all of your squares right away, because you can use this method to like even it all out, and it's a lot faster than leveling all of it out to one level, then going down a bit and leveling it out again to the next level. That's probably where a lot of people will use a lot of hours dozing. Instead, make one channel, take it as far down as you want it to go, and then just start scraping off the wall at the very lowest level you want to be. You can get your whole claim that way, and it's a whole lot faster. I'm just cleaning up these things. Normally, like I said, you should roll backwards on them, but these ones are pretty short, so it's not too bad. But you can see it's almost was going to start making a big old pile of dirt there. Haha, dirt, I won. This wasn't in the game that often. I got old, but always came back. I feel good. No. Good morning from Texas. Good morning, Texas. Captain Smelly Gold. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I'm starting to get that kind of yucky sickness coming on. But I'm fighting it. I'm not going to let it come on and affect me. I got a bit of a cough, and like today I've been feeling really tired. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so now we're back to where we're level, but we're, as you can clearly see, about 4 meters, or not 4, 2 meters down. Whoops, I hit the blade down, so now we've just gone down a little more. But that's okay, it works for me. We're aiming to get rid of all this dirt anyway. Now here's the thing to know, like the further you can come back, obviously here, the deeper it'll go down your line. So this, digging out this far is actually pretty good, because now next time I might decide to drill down like this, it's gonna, there we go, it'll now dig it even deeper. Now if you needed to go further down the claim, then I mean this still works. You just like try to stay at the very top and go as far as you need to back to the back of the claim. Now, I didn't have to go very far because the overburden on this claim is like almost zero. So because I don't want to mess up my gold anymore, I'm gonna not touch it. Okay, so I'm not pushing down anymore because it's having troubles pushing the dirt. So now I'm just pushing it forward. I'm not like having it angle down any further. As you can see, we're getting pretty full with dirt here. It's getting pretty high. Whoa, don't do that. Shit. Come on, bring it down. Well, that kind of worked. Maybe I should have stayed up at that like kind of higher level, because now we're still gonna end up kind of having issues to. Come on. Now hopefully this will help some of you guys. This is often the hardest thing to do. I found this is a lot faster than using the dump truck and the excavator. Actually, I should just stay up here and push it all the way to the wall first. As you can see, it's come up like a little bit of a level there. So there we go. So we'll come back here. Push this all forward first. Because if I needed, like, if I was going to do it kind of the old way, I would just start digging with the dump truck and the excavator. And I would dig the same channel with the dump truck and the excavator. And it would take, you'd have to make a much wider channel. And it takes a long time to get through this big hill right here. But instead, I mean, we've pretty much like just taken out that hill without a problem. And we're now down like probably 4 meters or so at least. And we're going further. You can also do this in like multiple sessions. Like, so for right now, this might be deep enough for me to start digging and get quite far. And then I can spend another hour doing it. So you also split up the bulldozing time so that you don't have to like spend 8 hours in one session doing it. You might do, oh, that's, okay, well, we're getting really deep here. I better just push it forward. Forgot it's also winter, or not winter, it's fall, and we're getting all the lightning. Well, we're almost there. Now we're like, we're deep into this, it feels like now. Just back up and go a little more. Let's see. Yeah, we pretty much got to the down to the limit here. And so now I'll back up and turn around and push it straight again. And I mean, maybe I should widen this up, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm gonna... That's the wrong one, okay. I got this out here for some light, so we'll light up the place a bit now that it's raining. So having light also helps a lot with this. I wouldn't try doing this at night. It's really hard to see the dirt, and you'll also run into, like, you'll just make it a bigger mess. So if you have questions, especially about bulldozing, this would be a great time to ask them. We probably, actually, what I might do, go go to about the halfway zone. And put that way we may not, you know, we'll make sure to not have too much dirt in front, and we will minimize the chance of making another stupid mountain. Just noticed we were veering off a little bit, but it's all good. Alright, I think it kind of went, yeah, from here. So we'll push this forward. See, now when we push the other dirt forward, there will be a lot less dirt at this side to get in our way. And look at that, we're nearly down to the bedrock. Another run like this will be like cutting in down below the bedrock, so that's good. And that's where I think I'll stop for now. It should be deep enough for quite some time before I'll need to like take it further down. So I think we should have enough, like, except we need to get away from the wall. Try to stay in the center and not grab too much dirt off the wall. That's also like something that can make a big old mountain for you. So that was pretty good. Maybe there, I don't know. So I've got the blade down and I'm pressing forward. Or like just driving forward. I'm not doing anything else. Come on. Where are we at? Oh, we're so close. Come on. Not gonna worry about that dirt so much, but now I need to kind of make a space here so we can turn around. Now we're back into a channel again. Or make some room here. We'll just push this and then I'll turn around. So I'm going to do one more cut where we're like dig down and then dig back, or like that flatten it back. And I'm going to be done for this, like getting it down to the level I want it right now. And I mean, I know that later on I will need it to be deeper, not by too much. Or if it is, maybe I'll take another 30 minutes to an hour doing it. And then come on. Oh. So I'm looking at it from front. I'm getting my buttons mixed up. Like, you know, mentally my brain's like, I gotta push reverse or something. Alright. There we go. We'll stay on this side. Oh, but now I'm not pushing down. I'm just pushing forward. Darn it. Kind of messed that up. Okay, I guess we're just going to push it forward for now. What? Okay, I guess it is a bit higher than the... That's what we don't want, is the dirt to get higher than the blade, because then the dozer won't push it. So if you flick the blade up and down a little bit like this, then should continue to go forward. It does actually kind of make a ramp going up instead of down, but it pushes the dirt far enough. Oh, we're still a ways, darn it. It makes it so you can go another pass by and get it all the way flat. Okay. There we go. That's a nice wall. Alright, so now we can go back and continue to drill. Although, maybe we'll leave it as a ramp. And we don't have to, like, make it higher. I mean, like, level, I mean. At this point, anyway, we don't. It does make, like, trimming the wall, or, like, opening up the other section easier, because we don't have to press down all the time. So, I'll think about it. So now I'm pressing down, so it's cutting into the ground. Let's see, we're still pretty high over the bedrock. Not by much, it's probably like 2 meters. Okay. Now I'm just pushing it forward. It's not wanting to dig or push. I'll push it into the wall there. There we go. And we'll go back to where I think we left off, and we'll continue to cut deeper into the dirt. I cannot stay straight. I know the glitching stuff is like terrible. Maybe I will go fix it. It is pretty crappy. The thing is, unfortunately, with okay, I can't really do much now with thing with the bulldozers. It makes that happen quite fast, unfortunately. So it's like you got to do this a few times. But those of you in chat and actually chatting, how are y'all doing? Weekend travel treating you good? My weekend's been pretty good. I mean, I did spend 6 hours yesterday shopping for Christmas, but it could have been worse actually. So it wasn't too bad. Come on, push it into the wall all the way. Alright, one last like sweep here. And look at how deep this is now. It's like we've gotten down here. And the stream has been going for I don't know how long. Let me see. 40 minutes. Like 40 minutes and we pretty much have a road almost down to bedrock. I can get the dump truck in here and I can use just this. But say in the next 20 minutes, I'll have it widened out to the point that, I'm wondering though, do I want to flatten it all down? Or do I want to just leave it at this angle? I think we'll flatten it after all. Let's do it. That crap I'll just leave there. Like once you get it to the bedrock, it gets, I've said this before, it gets stupid. it doesn't delete like as well as it should. It actually builds up more than deletes at that, you know, once it hits that bedrock. So kind of becomes a problem. Actually, let's do it like we did last time. We'll go about halfway, and then we'll flatten it from this set or this area. I'm gonna stay closer to this wall. We veered away last time a little bit, so there's a bit of extra dirt over here. Did not have my... Okay, we did. It didn't seem like it. We're pretty close. I don't understand. There's really not a lot. Oh, no, never mind. There is. From the angle, it almost looked like just wasn't much dirt there. What is this bulldozer's problem? But no, there's some dirt there. Oh, we're making a mess. But that's okay. I know the mess is not because I'm bulldozing funny, but just because the bedrock is there. And it's not really deleting the dirt the way I want it to. Or the way I think it should, but... Yeah, I think we'll go from here. Oh, but I don't want to press down. I just want to go forward. No need to go further down at this point. We're quite deep here. Alright, right up to the bedrock. Yes, nice. Alright, now we're going to go all the way back, and after this we'll actually, because it'll be flat rather than at an angle, so then we'll start widening this out to our double-sided road, or like double squares, and we'll call it a road, and then we'll start building the plant, and I'll get back to digging. Are y'all just quiet in the chat, or is my chat broken? You're probably just quiet. It's fine. Let's see. Make sure. Yeah. But hey, thank you all for coming by, stopping by, checking out the stream. Hopefully you're learning something here as I dig through the dirt. Again, you got any sort of questions, doesn't have to be about bulldozing, I'll answer them all. As long as it's Gold Rush related. And there's some other questions I might answer, but... I might have to take another pass just to make sure it's all completely flat, but... Looking good. It's looking good. Alright, one more pass. And then we'll start widening it. I'm pretty sure there won't be much dirt to push, but we'll see. So, there are some people who think prepping the claim just, they might have just set up their stuff and went to town here. But this is a 1 hour setup. I mean, like, not setup, but this is about 1 hour of bulldozing, and it's going to set me up for hours and hours of digging and make my life a whole lot easier. And like I said, I'd like to bulldoze the top, but unfortunately it actually I would lose quite a bit of gold, so I think we're already kind of widening this a bit. So I'm going to widen from the bottom. So I'd rather not push so much dirt into the... Let's see if we can mow down this side here. Oops. We're almost going into the into the great unknown there. What have we done? Crap. Well, darn it. That was not how it was supposed to turn out. But let's, I'll just push those a little bit. Now we're going to turn over to that side. Now, this is what we'll be doing anyway. We'll be pushing dirt from... So I'd say it's going to be 5 or 10 minutes to widen this out. Depends on how big of like a chunk I can take out of the wall each time we go by. And here at the front, we didn't take any. But we'll get to that. I'm not going to care too much about the like mess we make there at the top, because again, it's the bedrock that's the problem. Good evening. Holy mo, that's a scary trench. It can be, but you know, it's going to pay off in the long run. I mean, luckily we don't have like some water physics and a river already flowing down this. You know, because it's raining and stuff. But all right, let's get back here. And then we'll just lower the blade and take a bit out of the wall. Don't let it turn too much into the wall, because then you'll grab too much dirt and get stuck. So I constantly have to fix its like angle. It always seems to bump back into the wall. Now the less you take out of the wall, the less you're going to have this little line on the left there, but then it just takes a bit longer to do what you want to do, but we'll get this all taken care of pretty quickly here. Widened out to where we want. Come on. We should try to clean this up a little bit, maybe, I don't know. I just don't want to like get too much stuck up here. All right, so we'll start mashing this down. I'm going to just push this section forward because it's just here at the front. All right, well, we'll get the dump, or yeah, get the... Dang, am I stuck? I want to be stuck. Let's try that again. This is the one problem with doing this, because... Alright, there we go. Maybe we can get out now. There we go. We gotta keep... do it like this, because for me it's easier to see where I'm rolling. When I was bulldozing last night, it kept making a big hill. Then I got to the edge of the climb. Yeah, it's... I mean, see, it's making a hill back there like that, but that's because it's hitting the bedrock. But if you're... It will make a big hill. I call them ski slopes because they kind of look like a big... Or ski jumps because they look like... You know, something you'd use for a ski. So, it's hard. I can't... I don't know if I can explain how to, like, not do it. We'd not really leave anymore on this side. There's a little bit. It just takes some practice. If it starts to make a big old slope, then like tilt your blade up for a moment and then put it back down. It happens when, I mean, the reason it happens is because the bulldozer is going up a slight slant rather than going straight. And so we're just cutting into this real nice. This is a pretty good pass. We're getting quite a bit broken off here. This is how you should do it. Like I said, make one trench all the way through your claim, and then you can just widen it out like this. It is so much faster. Get your one trench down to the level you want it to be, and then just mow through the wall like this. And you'll find it's really so much faster to bulldoze this way. Because now I can go like full, like, you know, this is already what, like 10 block row. It's all flat, just the way I want it, right at the length, or not length, but depth. And now I'm just widening it out so I can use it as a better road. I don't know if I'm going to get the Frankensteins out or not. I mean, I haven't purchased them yet, but I'm not sure if I want to either. We'll see. Like I was saying earlier in the day, or in the thing here, I was watching, or I found that I could what was it? The Drews guy at number 1 or 2. He is, or has been streaming Gold Rush and his trip down leaderboard as well. And he's like number 2. Now, what he has over me that I don't have is time. Like he said, the first, he was saying, I think this was season 29, but the first day it came out, he spent 2 days playing the game, didn't sleep or nothing. That's how he got to number 1. And did we like go down or something? It's like over here, it's like not the same level. Like, it wouldn't make too much of a difference, but this is a bit of a bump. The dump truck would go over it just fine, but I'm gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. So what happened here? Dang it. At least it's right at the top here. We can figure it out. It's not a big mess. I must have like pressed down on the... You know what? Yeah, so you can see it kind of went deep there, so we must have hit the blade down once by mistake and then kept going forward. Now, he's got time, but he's not as efficient as I am. As he said in the thing, he spent 8 hours bulldozing his claim. Well, I'm going to spend maybe an hour and a half bulldozing my claim, and I'm going to have probably more access to what I need than he had. Well, no, he just bulldozed every square up to where he needed it, or like just flattened it out. And yeah. Okay, I think actually we could turn all these lights on, might help. Wondering if I want to even widen this out anymore. Well, let's do it. I said I would, but because this is big enough for the dump truck to come down here, like, hey, oh, go down. Can't really. There we go. I can't really get this into the wall anymore. There we go. That should cut into it. No other way. So this is how I would, and I do the bulldozing. Get one good trench, and then just widen out everything that I need from that trench. I just hate these walls because they disappear. Like when you're using the bulldozer and you're down this far, they like disappear very fast. Seems like it's a higher level back here than actually up there. But I guess I'll just go with it. Road looked good, other than the hill at the opening of my road. That would have let me in. Yeah, but you see, I'm doing the same thing, but because of the, it's mostly, for me, it's just because the bedrock is there and the dirt doesn't delete the same way as it should. Now look at this, we're like so high here. What has happened? May have to like, at least it looks high. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's. Yeah, it's a bit high. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's bugging me, so I'm gonna like fix it here. Or I can leave it and just drive the bulldozer down here. I mean, drive the dump truck. Like the dump truck ain't gonna have a problem with this kind of like small amount of leveling, but I have a problem with it, so I'm gonna fix it. And it's not too hard to fix. See, it takes like 30 seconds to turn around. Of course, I should have gotten closer to the wall, but I do want to kind of like fix that wall anyway. See, now we're not going to press a ton of dirt into the back wall here. Hopefully, so, you know, I don't want it to mess up the gold that's in the back here, so. Whoa. Where are we going, bro? It's just a wall. Alright, so I'm back up and now it's level all the way back where I'm starting, so we shouldn't have any more problems. I am, however, gonna just dig a little bit out of this wall. So it's more clean. There's not a bunch of little bumps that you might hit with the dump truck. If it's all clean and solid as a wall, should be pretty good. Yeah, so if I was bulldozing the whole claim, I would probably spend 3 hours, I would say. Because once I've got this far, all the way across the claim, then it's just, it really doesn't take that much time. Really, the initial time taken to do this is getting this ditch or this thing. Oh, I should have just been rolling it over, huh? My bad. Let's do what we can here. Getting a little too far away from it, I think. No, actually, we're too. You can't roll on this right on the middle section, because then it won't actually flatten, or it doesn't flatten as much. It seems like it flattens much more if you roll from kind of the side. Alright, we're getting down here. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you push it, then you always get some on the other side. And so you can spend like 10 minutes going back and forth to flatten it all out. But if you just roll on it as you go backwards, I mean, you can, like I always pull forward and get some of you get it here because you can't really roll on it. Alright, so now we'll roll this stuff down. See, I will roll you over, dude. I promise you. Let's see if we can Oh, this one's being a bit of a... Alright, well, you know what? Once in a while, you gotta show him who's the boss. Alright, so this is looking mighty, mighty, mighty fine here. Looks really good. Just can we turn around? We got enough room down here now. Perfect. I don't have to keep going back to the top to turn around. So now it's level. I'm not gonna do my very best to not mess it up because... Alright, whoops. How is something blocking? So I'm going to fix the stupid walls again. That's what I thought I was deleting, like thought it would. What up, old man? How's the dozing going? The dozing's going good, Miller, eh? Good to see you in the chat. Missed you on that very first one I had, so... Yeah, the dozing's going good. It's going really good, actually. Nothing to complain about yet. Am I, like, pushing up on the blade all the time? It's... There we go, man. This is cutting fast now. I like it. Miller Eyes, Mr. Top Man. How much time do you put into the game, Miller Eye? You like just play it night and day? You like do what the Drews does and play for like 3 days straight and then take a 4-hour nap? It's not what he did. He played for 2 days though and then went to bed. I was like, dude, I cannot do that. I'd be like 20 hours in and falling asleep in my chair and snoring on the live stream if I was streaming it. Why are we not pushing now? What the heck? Go. We're gonna have to do some major cleanup here at the top, but I'm not gonna get too worked up about it. Oh, we're already stuck on this one's pretty high though, so my little claws get in the way there. Or just flatten all those guys out. Oh, whoops. Might have to do a second round. See, like, you get on top of it, it won't really iron it out. Maybe we should have gone just a little more forward. Now that won't be any problem for any vehicle you're going to bring down here, so I'll leave it the way it is. It's a little bumpy, but I don't know. Maybe we'll... Just to prove a point, it looks like there's no dirt there, but after a little while, look at that. It just starts piling up. All right. Probably 2 more passes and we're done. This is probably already wide enough for Oh my gosh, I'm brain dead today. The Frankensteins. I get that way sometimes, but I'm tired. I'm not feeling amazing today, but I'm doing good. Not gonna let it stop me. I got lots of bulldoze. Well, not lots of bulldozing. I got lots of digging that I gotta do. Man, like, now the way they've changed the gold, I have to like, I feel like I gotta put 10K in a day, and that's like, I just don't have time for that. Just, you know. It used to be I could put in like 2, maybe 3K a day, and I would stay in the top 10 without really any problems. But we're gonna have to cut this thing down. Head him away. Looks like we're up here near the top anyway. Oh, we must have missed like some of the widening up here at the top, because that's a whole lot we missed. How deep it is into here. It's like 2 times going back and forth that we must have missed. But we're almost done making this too wide. I think, like I said, one more pass after this one, we should be good to go. We are right near the edge of the block. This one almost looks like it's going to cut into the block all the way anyway. Yeah, see, it's starting to come down. We've got one more pass and we're done. I'll be honest, like the same kind of channel, if you're going to just dig it and then dig all the way down to bedrock, would have taken probably 3 hours to do. And we're not probably even close. Well, we're probably close to an hour and a half, but who's counting, right? Okay, I thought that block is just going to have to be moved, but okay. Leading it from up here with the excavator is just going to make more sense. Actually, it's almost impossible once the dirt's kind of like the way it is here to get it to do anything on the bedrock. Gotta fix these little bumps. Bumps at the beginning are not very good. They may end up messing up your dump truck or something coming in here. Yeah, I went off the edge many times from falling asleep. Woke up one time going in circles. Yeah, I would have to save the game a lot too. But like, ever since probably junior high, I've not really been able to stay up more than 24 hours. Which ruined my whole idea. I wanted to be a doctor way back in the day, but... And then like, it wasn't until, I think about 5 years after I was out of high school, I finally went and got like a sleep study done. And then I was diagnosed with actually 2 sleeping disorders. So yeah, it was fun. Luckily, like I said, one of them has been corrected with, I'm happy, because otherwise I would have to use like a, what is it called? Anyway, it's a mask that you have to use to help you breathe at night. But I'm fortunate enough that I got, the surgery I got was enough to like open up my airways, making it easy for me to breathe and kind of getting rid of the sleep apnea portion of my problem. And then I used to take medication for the narcolepsy, but after about 5 or 6 years, I was like at a maximum dose. It still wasn't helping a whole lot. I would still fall asleep. And then what happened? Either it was a different job, like I had a different job after a while, and so maybe it was like the oh, we still got some back here. What you doing back here, buddy? You all alone? push you down with what all your friends are. There you go. I think it must have been then the co-op pay was so much more and I just couldn't afford it. Because it used to be like, I think I had a co-op pay of $10. And then when I went to my other job, it was like 40 or something. And then I think at the end it was like nearly $100 for the medication every month. Or every time I needed it. Because like you know, the doc would give you, he's like, okay, here's a 30-day subscription. But because it's the max dose, if you need more, you know, take 1 or 2 more. And then you end up with needing more every month. So I would just... So one day I'm like, you know, I'm done with this. Plus, like, it had stupid side effects. Like, not bad ones, but it really did make me, like, overly, like, not nervous, but fidgety. And just, like, hated it. And so I'm like, you know, I'm done with this medication. I'll just manage it the way I can. And now for the last probably 20 years, I've managed it the way I can. And most of the days, you know, I'll get through the day and I'm pretty good. There'll be days where I fall asleep about halfway through the day. And then I don't drive very far. Because about an hour worth of driving, I can easily fall asleep at the wheel. So I don't do too much of that. And yeah, I just have to keep a pretty good sleep schedule. And that's that. Way too old to stay up all night. That's true, too. We're way too old to stay up all night. Like, even like the last 2 nights, I've been like, man, I'm gonna stay up and like do some stuff. I've stayed up to like maybe 1:30, and like again, like I said, today it's kind of been kicking my butt. I'm like tired. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not the young whippersnapper I used to be. I used to be like, I used to work Saturday and I'd have a half a day of work. It started at 7 a.m. and we'd go home at like 2. And Friday nights we would be out till like 3 a.m. So I'd get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep and go to work. When I was like, I don't know, 18 to 20 years old. And I had no problems with, I mean, okay, see, I had the sleeping disorder. But back then I didn't even know. So I was just like, I go and then I basically just sleep all night I'd sleep the Saturday. All right, so we need to turn around and fix the back wall a bit, but otherwise this is good. I'm not really gonna do too much here. Let me lift my blade so I don't make a mistake here. This is wide enough now that I can put Frankensteins down here all the way back to the gold. I would need easily 3 to even get started. The gold is really far back for me today, or on this claim. But I mean, that's the trade-off you get. Like, basically, I'll show you the gold map. So if you get the gold where there's almost no, well, there is no bulldozing for this, not until we get all the way back here. But the trade-off is you lose probably 3 squares of like gold that you then have to dig through. Because normally the gold would probably start somewhere here, like this wall would be here. And then I'd have to bulldoze like 2 meters off the top, which actually in this point I wouldn't mind, because now that there's like nothing that I can bulldoze off the top, then I have to leave it like a stupid mess at the top. So, yeah, it allows me to get things done faster because I don't have to bulldoze for another 2 hours now. But the headache of the excavator rolling all over the place because it's not flat ground at the top can almost, in my opinion, be worse than having to take another 2 hours to bulldoze the claim so it's all nice and flat. But because the blocks nowadays are worth so much, I'm like you can't doze even a small portion off without losing 300 ounces of gold. So just not gonna do it. All right, well, this is looking pretty excuse me, looking pretty good. And it's definitely deep enough. What are we like? Yeah, we're easily 4 to 6 meters down. I would say 5 to 6. Get about 5 hours of sleep and that's it. See, I generally am more around the 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But like the unfortunate thing is if I get too much sleep, then I'm just as like messed up as if I didn't get enough sleep. So like the days where I'm like, I'm gonna sleep till like forever, get 10 or 12 hours of sleep, it's just not any better. So, all right, so we're gonna clean this up and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna back up. This will give me lots of light. There we go. All right, so let me see. Oh, I have that sleeping disorder. It really sucks. Master Halo, which one do you have? Oh, sleep apnea. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. In fact, that's the reason I went to go get a sleep test was because I thought that was the one I had, which actually I did. But like I said, luckily I had a surgery, which was like they took out quite a bit of like the muscle in the back of my throat. And then I had a deviated septum, which is where they break your nose and open up the air passages more. Because like it used to be when I laid down, I couldn't breathe out of my nose at all. So, so that helped out a lot. I'm going to have to get more, probably going to have to get some more money here soon. What else do we need? We got, oh, we need the dump truck's already here. Okay. Sleep apnea. Yeah, it's a sucky thing. I don't have to use the mask. I'm actually quite grateful for that because I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. So having a mask would just, I couldn't do it. I don't think. Okay, this guy's got enough fuel for now. He was forced to start over, sadly. You couldn't get a loan and make it up. I mean, like, sometimes you run out of money and getting a loan will save your butt. Not always, but I don't often recommend loans. I mean, like last season I took a loan because I was in that same situation where I'm like, dude, I don't got enough money. And see, I may not need the dump truck so much right now, but we'll just leave it there. So we'll drive the excavator over. Of course, how much fuel does this guy have? One of them doesn't have a lot because it's... You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. But what we could do, this might make it way easy. I think I moved it enough. Let's see. Oh, dang it. I thought it was closer. I don't think I have a vehicle up here now. My wife says I still snore a lot, though. Like, real bad. And, like, some of the surgery I got was supposed to help with that, but I don't think it did. And if you ask my wife, she'll probably say, that, yeah. Even my kids are like, Dad, you snore so loud. Unfortunately, I'm hearing the same kind of things in my children, which worries me. And one of my sons seems to have... Oh, damn it. You weren't supposed to spawn here. I forgot we... Yeah, that was not a savings after all. So I was hoping it would spawn right behind him, making this super fast. Well, I guess we can maybe reset. Like if we reset and he goes back there, then it's not a big deal because we didn't move, but there we go. I was hoping this would go a little bit differently, but trying to save time, but you use the sleep mask. It's not so bad once you get used to it. I guess so, but... And I hear they help out quite a lot, so... Fuel tank is empty. What fuel tank? Probably... Maybe the bulldozer. Was I running it so much? I probably was. which is fine. Now, every time we reset a vehicle, guess where it's resetting to? Right where the gas tank is, so that's good. Oh, the loan's the reason you started. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They could either be the one that saves you or the one that makes you start over. I know, like, the game will let you go into the red, but I think it's only for one day. You have to clear the red before the day ends. I've not been there. I've watched a few other players on YouTube going about their business and realizing, oh crap, I've spent too much money or whatever, and they're like in the red. Had to take a loan for the water tower in Rivertown. And that's the reason it took me forever to... Okay. Yeah. I find if I don't have enough money for the... Of course, did you do tier 5? And that's why you had to have the water tower. And that was the reason why I went with the D-Rocker instead, is I'm like, I just don't have enough money for the water tower. I don't want to take a loan. So I'll just get the D-Rocker, I'll get the big water pump, and we'll just, you know, unfortunately deal with the, you know, the seasonal on and off of the water until we can do something about it. Okay, let's see. Ah, made a hole, and now I'm just putting the dirt right back into it. Well, I said maybe I didn't need the dump truck after all, but it's all good. Kind of forgot we're right here at bedrock, so I don't necessarily need the dump truck. Like to clear away some of the bad dirt at the end of the place, we will need the dump truck and that. But who knows? Maybe it won't be a problem at all. So in the leaderboards, I'm doing no renting and no loan challenge. Okay, well, good luck for you on the no renting part. I mean, you can do it. You'll get most of tier 3. And, well, okay, if you drill out the 500, let me think, because to buy the tier 2, or not tier 2, tier 3, I think it's like, you need about 350k, I believe. It's been a while since I just purchased it all in one shot, so I can't quite remember. Okay, let's move forward. That's a pretty crappy angle though, man. I don't know. Can we get... I mean, over here it looks like it's a little better. I think the dump truck will come up this pretty well though. I mean, because it's right here. We can get some dirt in and mess it, you know, fix it if we have to. So see, this is what you'd normally do, or like what I used to do. So we would turn the dump truck around, or not dump truck, the excavator around, and we would just dig and dump the dirt. And it's a lot faster, but it still takes a lot of time to dig out down to where we're at. I mean, let's see, where's the stream? Hour and a half, and it's in a state where I can use it and start digging now. Yeah, I might clean a little up at the back, but beyond that, I'm ready to rock and roll if I had my wash plant set up. So I made a decision, and it was right, because I had probably another 5k that was in the claim. I was thinking, you know, maybe I'll just doze it off and drill, you know, get it out, because I've got the plant set up, everything's going well. I just have to doze off like 6 meters of dirt. which is... Wait, okay, I was like, are we not? It's funny, I'm using the wrong camera. Or maybe not wrong camera, but just one I'm not used to, and I was doing okay. I even went up, like, towards what most people call the waterfall area, or the finger, and there was some pretty good gold that wasn't so deep. And I was like, maybe I'll track up here and maybe we can get another cleanup or so done. But I'm just like, you know what? There we go, nice and flat. See if we can do that. Oh, way. I can't reach it, unfortunately. This one I can reach. Alright, I think... I better take that lump out over there because it's... or it's still... Now the dump truck's just in the way. Oops, went the wrong way. Never did T5 before. Didn't know I needed the tower. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I'll have to learn that lesson. It's a hard lesson to learn, too, if you've budgeted it, and you're like, okay, I've got enough for all this, and then you realize, wait a minute. This isn't working, and I need the tower, because it's the only thing that can pump enough water out. And I don't got the money. So, actually, I may not set up my plant yet. I'm going to skip some days. See if we can get some more workers in here that are good. And also level up the ones I've got. Basically what I'm doing is I'm digging this out so I can start a seasonal run. And it happens to work out because we're right near winter and I just had to reset the claim. So I might, if I can press the right button here. Yeah, this side isn't looking awesome, but I don't think I'll be driving over there too much. And this will relieve the problem I had last time. I kept getting stuck in I probably got the dump truck stuck sideways in this little section in my previous thing because I didn't make it wide enough. So yeah, see, all my gold starts right here. This is the start of the gold. It goes back. I mean, it's not super bad as far as levels, but like back here when it gets like into this, I'll be digging in stupid like angles probably, which will be bothersome, but okay, I think we'll go through and shut all the lights off and then we'll start skipping some days. I mean, I could set up the actually, I need to just, yeah, this guy ran out of fuel. All right. Everyone, okay, this guy's lights are on. All right, so I think the truck's up near the... Oh yeah, I still have to go get that. We've got, I think it's like a D-rocker hose from a rented D-rocker that's still up there. On Rivertown. Sitting on the ground, that's why I get that rent there. Alright, so we're going to sleep till dawn, which probably, we just hit midnight, so we're not going to see a load screen, so we'll be dawn again. Somebody wants to work for me. Plus, I think we have a few workers that are really close to level 40. So, T2, and I'm going to use that gold to buy tier 3. Yeah, but tier 2 is so slow. I'm almost thinking you dig faster and get almost the same amount of gold in the hog pan as you do with tier 2. I haven't like tested it exactly, but I feel like... Oh, we've got one more night. I bet you there's another guy that's the same. Yeah, see here, there. Okay. Let's see. Who's waiting to be hired? I'll be someone I can actually use. Yes, an overseer. Just what I needed. And the excavator. Sweet. You guys, I need it. Don't care what their levels are. I just need them. They'll sit on the claim and do their thing. And I won't have to worry. Who was unassigned? Oh, he was the extra guy I bought by mistake, so... Okay. When he levels up enough, I'll be able to retrain him to be something else. 21. Didn't get a really good one there, but... Well, the overseer... Just having him there will be enough, you know? He'll at least stop the bear attacks, and that's more or less what I'm after. All of his other benefits are... I don't know. I don't find them extremely useful, but it's all good. You don't mind it though. Okay, T1 is just so boring. I know. Yeah, digging in the hog pen is just... It hurts your brain after a while. Alright, you know what? Let's go down. I want to find that thing. I don't want to rent anything, darn it. Oh, how we get turned around? Okay, let's see. I think it's just, yeah, see it broken right there. This is probably the thing. So it was a hose. We also have those. Those might be rented as well, so we need to get them all to the... little maintenance and cleanup. These are all brand new, but probably won't even come back here to get them. Probably won't need them at all. I could take the time and set up the sluice boxes, but I'm not going to set up anything else because we're going to go into winter. We're going to go through permafrost, and on the first day of spring, you can't dig, so I just set up the plant then. And then once midnight rolls around, it's time to start digging for our seasonal gold. So currently, our seasonal gold is sitting at 24.5. It's a good amount, but I'm sure there's going to be people probably passing that up a bit. As you can see, these two guys have seasonal gold that's outrageously high. And so... there's some opportunity to make that score a lot higher, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's get rid of everything that we're renting. Not that it's that much anymore, but I just rather not have it there. I'm quite certain this is everything that would have... Oh, there's this too, actually. Okay, you know what? We've left a lot of junk here. Yeah, all this is rented. And if you don't get it back, you end up being charged for it, so... Let's see. If it's all zero, yep, see, it's all rented, so... That's the developers actually thinking and going, you know what? You can't take the items off the rented stuff. Instead, you're going to get charged for it. So instead of, you know, taking the stuff off and selling it to make money, you're going to, well, I mean, if you sell it, you can't make money either, but. All right, that should be all of our rented garbage. Let's get back to task at hand. I mean, actually, we could have just stayed even there and did the skipping, but I think the tent's a little closer here, so. Gotta skip 1 or 2 more nights, and then we got some guys that have leveled up. I mean, I'd like to go until they've all leveled up to level 3, but that's gonna like send me through another season. Although, does it matter? I have the money. You know, literally. Yeah. Oh, 6. What? Oh. I'm not gonna go look for that, whatever it is. Probably a bucket or something somewhere still. Alright, so we got someone that wants to work for us, and now we've got at least 2 people that are leveled up. Okay, so we take, for instance, the excavator guy. He's probably at, what, 13 now? 14? He needs to get to level 70, which will be 54. That is pretty much a whole season. Before he's max level, so... There are benefits to having max level guys, so... Not just that they switch out stuff, but like if you've got 6 workers that run vehicles, like right now I have 2 in vehicles. If you have 6 workers in the vehicles, and they all are level 3, then you will get instant fuel fill-ups. Yeah, that's what they are. Wait. Huh. We buy a trommel guy and not put him on? And now I'm not looking at their percentages, I'm just looking at... Okay. This guy, I'm sure we did upgrade. Yeah, he did. Okay. Get this. We didn't get this guy either. Okay. Gotta be more careful here. Okay. Got that guy. Yeah, he's at 15. Well, it's not the excavator, it's the overseer. So this guy's at 24, so it's not too bad. This should speed us up a bit, so that's nice. I wish that they had like an upgrade to this every level. That would have been really nice. Oh, we didn't look at the new guy yet. Alright, new guy, what do you got? Drill machine. Yeah, I'm gonna hire him. In fact, I think I'm gonna, it says 32. Actually, 32 is really good. I'm gonna hire a few extras. I mean, if I'm gonna do this whole, run them through a whole nother season to upgrade them, it's gonna cost a little money, but I don't really care. I'm gonna make sure I have enough workers to retrain so that I have workers in every place that's leveled up, as well as workers that got 300k. It's going to be a lot more than that, probably. I think it'll cost us about $1 million to go through a season. So let me just run over here and get us a little money. I haven't even really been to the blacksmith for a while, because like after you got like 2 or 3 million in dollars, and then you don't have, and then you've got like 20k in gold, you really don't have any problems. I still don't got enough money. Man, how much money is it to get some freaking gold melted here? That would be an infinite money glitch. No, it wouldn't. I mean, if you think about to rent something, it costs $3,000. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, any machine that you're going to want to get a part off is something like 3K. And then to move it to your claim to even get the money, or not money, the part, it's going to cost you, I mean, in total, it's around 5K round trip to rent something and get it to your claim. Most anything, like the cheapest thing in the yard, maybe it's $4,500. So you're spending $4,500 then to take a couple of parts off that are don't even amount to 4,500. So I don't see that being an infinite money glitch. Seems more like a sinkhole than anything. At least that's how I see it. Because, you know, you only get one part with the rented item. But I think what they did, or why they did it that way, is because like if you purchase, like if you rent one for a while and then you purchase one, you know, you might think to take the parts off and use them on your equipment, you know, giving you kind of a break. But how much we got? We got well over 1 million there, but I'll do 1 or 2 more. Why not? Maybe 1 more after this one. So we'll have, well, we'll go. This is the last one. Oh, it's getting later. I got time though. Maybe another hour or so. At least another hour. All right. I know what I'm doing is not cheating. We're all free to skip days if we want to. In fact, it's going to cost me, like I said, about $1 million to do this. So it's less of a cheat and more of a money drain than anything. Darn it, they're not up to 400K yet. After you sell enough of them, these become, or like if the market's right, I was getting like well over 400K for each bar of gold this big, but whatever, we're just gonna have 2.6 million and not cry about it. You're still on your first season. I think I'm gonna skip season 2. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter which seasons you skip. What matters is like having enough money to do it. I didn't look, but let's see this next one. How much are we running? 21K. And once we start seeing them get up into tier 2 and tier 3, well, actually, yeah, tier 2 to tier 3, it's going to be like a whole lot of money. I think this could get up to like 30K. Let's go see. I'm sure. Whoops, I'm doing this too fast. That's the thing. You can't go too fast with this. You have to let at least this screen come up. And now you can do it again. If you do it too... What the heck? No. I click it again by mistake? I guess I must have. I think we have a few more now that might be leveled up. So I'm going to take a look. If you keep doing, like, if you just keep clicking and not waiting for the, like, end of day report to come up, it'll end up just skipping your whole season. And I don't know if it actually gives you the days or not. I've never tried it. So, and I haven't wanted to like see if it messes things up. All right, what do we get? Belt hopper, and yeah, I think we actually have enough workers. Does it tell us? 22. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7, so we only need like 12 or 13. So I've got more than enough. Where else do we use them? I don't know. Maybe I got overzealous with purchasing guys, but it's okay. Again, not gonna cry about it. Are you ready to upgrade? That's good. See, we've got some that are kind of close to level 3. And then we've got a bunch that are nowhere near level 3. What do we got? We got, well, 5 days. Gosh, I don't know if I want to... Do I want to do it that way? I do like having all of the mats and stuff switching, so I don't have to mess with that. It's always a good thing. Got to change the hose on the excavator. Sold it with a new one, and on it, you're still getting charged. What, did you just sell the old one? Sold it with the new one. See, the thing is like you get charged because you didn't return the old one that's broken. But if you sold the old one and sold the one with the new one, then I don't know what the problem is. But that's how this little rank, you call it a glitch, I don't know. It's not really a glitch, but that's how the little amounts of rent show up. Still need some workers. Luckily, I have not had to repeat workers that I didn't need. Right, you sold the, but did you drop the broken one? Did you drop it on your claim like I just did? I had a bunch on the claim. I still have one on the claim somewhere. Where are we at? 3 days of per. I gotta watch so I mean, if you've never tried it, you click on it. If it's like the last day, you go to sleep. Unless they fixed it. Maybe they fixed it, but I did it once. Wasn't watching the days, just kept sleeping. Oh no, like they won't let you sleep in the last day. They'll tell you like it's too late, you have to like go to the thing. But if you stick around till midnight in the last day, and you know it goes past midnight into permafrost, you just end up waking up at the hotel. And they're all like, oh, we went out there and we saw that you were like freezing to death, so we saved you. Let's go to dawn. Everyone's sick because of the cold. Y'all suck. How cold is it? -18. Come on, my kids are still at daycare playing outside at this. Okay. They don't let them play out after -15, but you know, it's -15. It's still freaking cold. Alright, let's see what our workers are. See, I was like, we don't have anyone. We do. I'm looking at the wrong place. What was the highest one? About 57. We're not even in. Oh, there's a 70. Hey! We get to upgrade one to level 3 finally. Yes. Wait. Why are you still at level 40? Come on. I totally miss him. He's like been sitting there for ages. Dang it, dude. That's... How do I miss that? Alright, reloading. Nah, I won't. Here's a 40. It's probably one we just purchased a short while ago. Okay, you got the upgrade. You don't... You're not close. You're close. Been upgraded. I think we've got most people upgraded. So what it is, I'll get everyone on a vehicle and okay, we're good to go. I don't know, I'm looking at the new guys, trommel and conveyor belt. It's kind of, well, now too late to be hiring any new ones. Oh, actually, I did want to be there. Okay, can I use it? Thank you. So we're going to move everything back to storage. I'm glad that like the storage doesn't have some sort of limit. We could speed things up, and you know, let's not do that. All right, well, it's that time of the year where we go and we sleep. Oh crap! Are you kidding me? Dang, I'm good. All right, nothing is very close. The truck's closest. We'll just Clean him back up here. La la la, I should have turned around, but oh well. It's almost as fast as running. Alright, let's try this again. I forgot to move everything. It's kind of lame. Click this button all these times and then it doesn't do anything. Move your machines. There we go. Now, I should just get to the truck. That's all we're after. Now we don't have to really park over here, but I like to park over here. Alright, hoping we don't see too many. We shouldn't see any. There's nothing on the claim. Well, there's some stuff on the other claim, but nothing that's gonna be like super destroyed. Someone wants to work for me. Okay, well, I don't know where that hydraulic hose is, but doesn't bother me any. Alright, so the real question again is, do we want to skip this season? Or do I want to start building? I'm going to take a look at like some of the more important workers. So this guy still needs 14. He needs 12. And so only needs 2, so that's nice. He needs 20. That puts us all the way through like summer at least. Dump truck. I already have a dump truck guy, so it's fine. Where's our jar at? I wanted to see my ender. Alright, it doesn't matter where the truck is parked. Well, it's either I put stuff out here and start building, or I skip and have all, you know what, we're just going to skip. We'll have all level 3 workers. I'm going to pay $6 a year, I mean a month, for a whole season for something I don't know what it is and don't care. What? Attacked by a bear? What is my freaking overseer doing then? Freaking gonna go fire that guy. I don't know, did we see the... I know we've skipped a couple of days, so... Ah, my ear is bugging. It's like really itchy. This is the boring part of the game, but I don't always do this. I often will just be like, you know what, I don't care. 61, 53, 61. Is there a guy at like 68? I guess not. Here's a person at 40 that needs upgrading. Okay. You need upgrading too? Holy crap. So then we got all these people that need 30 days to be level 3. I really don't think there's anything we're gonna... Not drill machine. Like, if there's another mechanic, I'll take that. That's about it. I'm not gonna really hire anyone else. Because like the mechanic, I don't care how fast or slow they work. Once you've got 2 on the claim, which I now have, it'll be better. Alright, hold up, guys. We got our dog this cute sweater for Christmas, and he had it on, but like it's been falling off. So he's just trying to go up the stairs, and it's like wrapped around his back legs. He couldn't go anywhere, so I had to help the poor guy out. So I don't know if we need to. Well, there was a couple that had a few days. Now we've got like 10-15 days of skipping where we don't do anything. Like, we don't have to run back. Dude, my overseer, I think, stinks. I've seen a lot of bear attacks here. Not happy about it. Luckily, they sleep... I mean, they rest for 1 day. And, they're good to go. And because I'm skipping days, they'll be ready when I need them. 2 new ones. I'm gonna check those out quick. Machine, sluice box. How come we're still getting drill machines? We got... Oh, dang it. Whoops. I see we got like 5 days till a few of them are up. That's good. This guy's upgradable. Yes! We just did that guy. See, now you can retrain him. If I wanted to retrain this guy, I could train him to be anything else I wanted. Most things are like 10, 15k. Some of this, oh, 40k, holy crap. We're not going to retrain the guy. Not yet, anyway. There's a few we will. How do we still have guys at 40? That's the excavator guy, so I want him to be like level 70. A lot of people behind, and there's this guy that's behind. Oh, that's the guy we just upgraded. I'm just gonna fire him because... Sorry guy, didn't mean to do that, but yeah. Looks like we can skip about 5 days now and not... So when does our jar come? I thought it would like come after the first or second day. I never watched to figure out when they've come, so we're already like 3 days to summer. Come on, they should know what our total is by now. I wonder if it comes after you like save the game or something. Or not save, but you reload the game. That's what I meant to say. That's 1 day. Two days. Three days. Attacked by the bear. A bear. I think that was 4. We'll go one more. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple that are now again at 40. And the ones that are like ready to cross into 50, I mean 70. Once they're 70, I don't care what level they're at. 70 is fine enough. They don't have to be maxed in experience. They only need to be maxed in their level. And once they get to level 3, then we can retrain them what we need to if we want. Forgot to send them, huh? Yeah. Poor doggy. Yeah. But I got him all worked out, so he's good to go. 53. Really that far behind? I still got 17 days to go. Or some of them are at 83, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. Did I miss it somewhere? Been a lot more that are... What the heck? Did I not confirm? Let's go back this one. Okay, so I got retrained, so I guess that's an easy way to tell. They've got the retrain, they're already leveled. That's 12 days, 8 days. This guy's ready to go. I can upgrade. Plus, see, some of these guys upgrading them are so much money. Let me see what we're at here with our... Oh, our guy's at 70. That's nice. Okay. Mechanic is done. That's really good. This mechanic's not quite there. Oh, our overseer's at 37, dude. We hired a pretty low overseer, didn't we? That kind of sucks. Alright, I guess we could probably skip at least another 5 or 6 days. Oh, we didn't see who was working for us. Like I said, there's another mechanic. I'll hire him. Maybe another overseer. I don't know. Shaker and sluice box. Yeah. We are not getting lucky with the mechanic. That's okay. We've got 2 and that's enough. Like 3 would just kind of seal the deal. I'd be really happy, but... I'm going to miss my trailer here. Well, we're 8 days to autumn, so we're almost all the way through this season as well. That's pretty crazy. We're at 25K now. Somebody wants to work. Well, they can wait. Can wait. I don't care. Although there was our overseer that like was like 37 or something. Maybe we should go take a look. This is the one part about this that I don't like, is you have to always go back and forth. And he's at 74, so like that's a guy I will retrain. He was the cheapest one to like level up as well. Oh, whoops. Oh yes, I want that guy to be upgraded. So now we'll have to buy some more mats as well, but I'm happy about that. It's not there yet. So 4 more days for a couple of them. Yeah, see, here's our overseer finally getting to level 2. Now we shouldn't get... Hopefully we shouldn't get any more bear attacks. Okay. There's the overseer. Okay. What did I say? We gotta skip about 5 more days again. What's the highest? 4 days. 4 days. 4. Okay, there's quite a few more at 4 days, so we'll come back. I mean, we'll go 5 days. Not a big deal. I know this doesn't help a whole lot of people. This is just part of the game, though. All right. Then after this, I'll just probably skip all the way to the end of the season. We'll get to building the, putting back the wash plant. All right, I think that's enough. We'll hop out here. Maybe I should, if you get a different vehicle out, it would make this go a lot faster too. You wouldn't have to run around all over the place, but. Who is this at 61? Well, you know what? If we don't have a sluice box at the 70. Last duplex jig guy. Okay, he's retrainable. Trommel guy. This one's another 4 days, but there, I think we probably have all of the ones I want to on the wash plant anyway, leveled up. The 9 days. 9 days there. 9 days there. So there's like, where are we at? We're near 10 days to winter, so we've got 17 more days that we can skip to level people up. I didn't check to see who. Let's see. Like I said, there's a mechanic that would maybe get him up to level 2, which will be better than. Excavator. All right, we'll hire you. All right, I'm feeling. Oh, actually, I mean, he'll level up regardless, but I want to make sure to assign him so I don't forget. All right. So now, like I said, I think I will just skip to the end of the year. There's a couple that will go at like 4 or 5 days, but because they'll just roll into level 70, it doesn't matter. All the rest of them are pretty much the days left in this season. Oh, it's a spring. I was like, oh, the Glacial Creek at 70% discount. Let's pick it up. Already own one, so I guess it wouldn't matter. So at least for the next few days, I don't know how much time I'll have to play the game or stream it, so we'll see how it goes. Again, always thank you for everyone that's stopped by. All those that are chatting with me, they need a cell phone you can keep on. Oh, I know. A lot of us have said that. I mean, this is a tablet. Why is it like mounted in the thing? Maybe when it's like winter, we'll go take a look. Yeah, exactly. Workers are real good, but they take a. I mean, takes a ton of money. Really, is what it is. See, we're like, I think we were at, was it either 2.3 or 2.6 million? So we spent at least $1 million leveling these guys up, and we're not there yet. We do have a pretty decent crew though, of like leveled up guys, so it's not completely bad. This is again another reason why I didn't do this in the beginning, because it costs so much money. Now you could do it different. No, because you do have to hire them before they get experience. So no, that I'm not thinking too clear here. All right, so like I said, it's winter time. We'll go check just to make sure that I can do it with the truck. And if you haven't yet, because you know I do forget the same thing when I am watching people stream, but if you haven't yet, please go ahead and like the video or the stream, and then also if you haven't and you're not a member or not a subscriber, please subscribe. Will help me out a whole lot, and I really appreciate it. And if you really want to support the channel, you can also actually become a member. And I'm trying to put in like videos of times I'm not, like for instance, not streaming this or not recording it, so you can see all the other times of what I'm doing, so you can really make sure I'm not cheating. Of course I don't cheat. Cheating's dumb. Like I said, I think the last time I actually cheated in a game was when I was playing Age of Empires. Yeah, that one's retrained, so we're good. 54. Oh, that's the overseer. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if the overseer's really doing their job. All right. Don't be like me and forget also, because I do. Did we get to the last guy? I don't remember. We did. Oh, he's at 40. He needs to, oh, that's the mechanic. Yay, see. We want to make sure he gets upgraded so he'll work faster. All right, so we're skipping to the end of the season. We're going to start building our wash plant. So finally got through this. Cost us probably at least 1.5 million to do this, something like that. Because I don't remember if we started at 2.3 or 2.5, but what's the matter? Or what does it matter? I've still got 13 million sitting in gold laying around, waiting to do something. Oh yes, now we're up to 30k a day, so it gets pretty steep once they're all level 70. Yeah, I hope I'm not clicking this too much or too fast, but I also didn't look to see if there was any other people worth hiring. But at this rate, I mean, this late into the season, as we'll call it, it's way too late to be like getting anybody. Where are we at? 2 days to permafrost. You know, I could... Well, I'll still go. I'll go to the last day just to make sure that we get all the percentages we can. All right. So, I know several of you probably know, but I will be graduating on Wednesday. And so, in order to graduate, I had to fill out a few forms. And so I'm filling the forms out, and it's just, you know, like things like, do you want to have your, like a paper copy of the certificate and things like this, and how many people are you bringing? But one of the forms was, well, because I did an intern that was not paid, and I didn't actually go into the school to have school lunch, they're like basically reimbursing me for the amount of days that I would have worked and gotten a lunch. So they're like, put in your information and you'll get magnetite separator hose has been... Where's my magnetite separator? I sold it. Anyway. Oh, look, he's finally preventing bear attacks. Yes! On cables that I don't care about, because we're going to set up new ones. All right, let's get to building. So anyway, it ends up being about 300 euros. And then on the 20th is when I graduate. That's also the day I'll get paid from YouTube, which will also be about another $100. So I've been looking at video cards to upgrade to. So I have an option. There's two options with the amount of money I've got. I can get a 3060 RTX 3060, I believe it is. Actually, I don't know where I'm going because I need to be back up here. Or a 4060. Yes, that's the two. Now, the main difference, I would go with the like smaller one. So I'm going to back this up. We're going to do kind of a trick here. So if I go with a 3060, there's two reasons possibly. So I don't know if I have enough power to power it, the bigger one. And the 3060 has 12 gigs of RAM, whereas the 4060 has only 8. But on the flip side, the 4060 has way more like cores, and it's like boy, I used to be much better at this, but its amount of like where the cores start is much higher. I don't know what else to say there, but all right. So I'm wondering, or maybe questioning you guys, if you think which would be the best one to get. Like I said, I have a 650 power supply, I believe it is. So I'm thinking it will work, but I could be wrong. Again, I did not... Gee, I'm just amazing at this. At least they stayed there. Did I not? I out of money or something? What's the problem here? They're not moving. Oh, I got money. I picked the wrong place for them to go. What is going on here? Oh no. Well, I did pick the wrong place. Let's try this again. Man, I am just on a ball today, or on a roll. I was talking, that's the problem. Alright, so I want this gas can actually to be here. So we'll park this guy like this. And should really block the spawning of... Well, actually we could do it like this. Park him closer there. And we will park the truck in the middle there. And then I would have to say there's like no way anything can spawn up here. All right. You just upgraded to the 3060. Yeah, see, I'm thinking the 3060. Yeah, they have no life. Exactly. But for longevity, like, because I probably won't buy it. Like, the video card I have in here is like 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old. When I bought it, it's a RTX 2070. And when I bought it, it was, I think it was like $500, which was a lot. I mean, a lot for me back then. 'Cause, but anyway, so now it's about 400 for a much better card. But the money isn't so much the problem in this case. It's actually like the performance and I guess longevity, because I know that, like with my laptop, I also had a choice. I could have got I got the GTX 1080, I think it was. And it was like a 15-inch laptop. I could have got the 17-inch laptop that had like the 1080 Ti or something, so much better video card. But I went with the lower one, and like 3 or 4 years down the road, I was like, man, I wish I had gotten the better upgrade. So I'm just, you had to upgrade to the power 600 watts. Okay, see, I think I have a 650, so I think I'm fine. If I'm not, then I'll just have to wait like a month, and then I can buy like a 700 or 800. Unless I can find them like for sale on the like Facebook Market or something. All right, again, I'm talking. I can't remember what I'm doing here. All right, so now I want to get. I want to transfer this one alone. This is also making the order of how I switch through my vehicles to be the way I want it. And now we can put all the sluices out here. And we'll go from there. Yep. So I am still kind of going on, leaning towards the 4060. But I'm not sure yet. I have time to think about it. But I thought, you know, I'll ask you guys. It's been a while since I've like had to think about specs on hardware, because I haven't really had money to buy hardware. So, oh, well, I forgot we need to buy some chains now, because I don't have any. Alright, so we got a half a tank of gas. How many's gonna bet I can get this done with just a half a tank of gas? Where are my sluice boxes? Did I not send them over here? I swear I hit the button. Did I send them over to Rivertown again? Gosh, I am just like on a roll, like a serious roll today. Y'all gotta start yelling at me in the chat. Yo, you messed up, man. Alright, well, I need the cables anyway, so I guess it's okay. Let's see, what did we do here? Yeah, it went to Rivertown. Boy, I'm good. And then now it's going to Nighthawk. Luckily, I've got, you know, a couple dollars on me. You know, if I had a strict little budget, man, those two mistakes would have been pretty big. So I have to buy all this stuff, but I do that every time. I hate like going and rolling them all up. Actually, we're going to buy a 5th one because for the dumbest reasons, I'm not hitting anything. There's nothing around us, but the cables break. So it's always good to have at least one extra. Boy, I really thought I put that lower. Like, I'm kind of short in real life, but like, I feel like now I'm really short in this game too. Hey, look at that. They showed up. All right. Half a tank of gas. Here we go. So where's our... Oh, it's way over there? All right, fine. Well, we can put this guy in first, I guess. So you want to put this guy in first. The... What is this? This is the shaker ST. Yeah, this is the ST sluice box. Because, I mean, it doesn't create too much of a problem, but I have had some hassle. If you put the rock sluice in first, sometimes this just won't drop in very well. And then it's like, comes a headache. And then always pick it up with the buckets things out, and then you're never going to have a problem with, wait, if you plug it in from the back or drop it in from the back, you wouldn't have any problems with how it goes in. There are some people like to defy gravity and all that kind of stuff, or laws of physics, and they try to put this one in from like down below at the bottom, and they have 7-meter cables, and like it's just physically not possible, but they try anyway. Easy with a half a tank. Oh, I know, easy. We might end up with a quarter of a tank and still be good. As long as everything drops in like it should have no problems. Is this thing up all the way? I guess it's not. Okay. I've already driven too far. Look at that, wasting time. It's all about efficiency, dang it. You're supposed to hit it on the first shot. What the heck? There we go. I mean, honestly, with this video card I currently have, I haven't really had any problems with any of the games I play, but I am looking towards the future. And I know that this card will, at some point, probably the next year or two, start having frame issues with certain games, because that's just the way they're making them these days. Alright, so I think this one... Now here's one secret I've kind of found about this. I think it's every piece of equipment on this claim, except for the other sluices here, but most every piece of equipment, you have to pick it up from this side, except this one too, actually. Oh no, this is right. So you pick it up from the right hand side as you drive up to it, and then when you turn to go put it into the wash plant, it'll be the correct alignment. But the Glacial Creek is a little different. That one you have to come from the opposite side. What? Why is it? It's not how it was supposed to work. Okay, we're not too high. We should be higher. I think I ran out of things to talk about. And chat's not being very chatty, so... And sometimes what's... Oh, I know what the problem... No, my joystick is... Okay, my controller is still on, but... Oh, piece of garbage. Something was popping up in the background. Like Apple's thing to have you update their software, which I never use. Once in a while, I do help some friends who have iPhones. I help them get them fixed when they're broken. But I don't use an iPhone. I don't like Apple products at all. I don't quite like how they're... Well, there's a lot of things about Apple I don't like. I mean, okay, Windows is doing a few things I don't like either. But Apple does a lot more. And one day, maybe, I mean, I know it's getting a lot better every year, but gaming in Linux is still... I mean, I haven't tried in the last few years, and I see there's a lot of things that are happening. I like Linux a lot. But I'm definitely not an Apple fanboy. I would be a Windows fanboy, if anything. I mean, I don't like what... back in the day, Bill Gates I thought was an awesome guy, but these days, I don't like what he's got his hands into. He can... You know, I have to say, at some point, if you're that old and you're worrying about, you know, world population and things like that, maybe it's just your time to go, dude. Help the world population then. You know, you're that worried about it. Maybe I'm, you know, mean to say that. I don't know. But you think about it, all these old guys are the ones that are like, oh, there's too many people in the world. We need to get rid of them, you know. And I think we should do this kind of dumb stuff. And I'm just like, dang it, this drop-in did not work out well. Okay, turn your little butt around. Okay, now we have to just pull you forward. There we go. You're rolling one. All right. Well, we need this up there anyway, so no, come on. Buttons work for me here. I'm getting hungry. I might have to go make dinner in a while. I don't know what time it is. So what time is it? 7:30. Yeah, I probably got about enough time to build the build this up, and then we'll go from there. Well, that's almost halfway done, if you think about it. I mean, I know there's, what, 3, 4, 5 more items to go in? Yes, that's about halfway. So you think Hyper's still... Oh, so how do I think he's doing it? You know, as a first-time person to leaderboard, and the fact that I know he's got some OCD tendencies that just won't allow him to do some things. Poor guy. Yeah, because I've told him, look, it's just do it this way, you'll be fine. And he just couldn't get it done, you know, like with renting tier 5 and all that kind of stuff. That would have put him much further ahead. And just different other things. And even with his idea to like just dig out the claim rather than bulldozing, like he's doing fine. He's doing really good. I just wish that he could have taken some more of the advice I was giving. He could have been doing a lot better, you know, but it is what it is. Everyone's going to play the game their way, and they're either going to take the advice you give them, or they're going to do their own thing. And, you know, we need anything else? Not yet. Oh, look at that. They're right here together. You know what? I'm gonna... Well, first we gotta split them apart a little more. And get my fat excavator through here. Yeah, I'm fat shaming my excavator, you know. So that's enough. Big and wide. Wide load, people. 12:30 there too, huh? It's like lunchtime for you, right? Or is it midnight? Oh, you're not on that side of the world. That would be like Japan or somewhere, right? They would be. All right. That should work for me. Whoa. Get myself all turned around here. Croatia, hey, welcome. Fallen Angel, welcome to the chat. I think Croatia is a place that my wife and I have discussed wanting to go and visit. We've been to a lot of places. Like, it's actually cool being here in Finland. I have like access to so many countries that are so close, and tickets aren't really that expensive to get flying out to places. You know, like we took, I think it was like a weekend trip. Like we went for like 3 days down to England, to London. And you know, we got tickets for like $250 a piece. And then, you know, the darn it, that stupid post is always in the way. And like places like Croatia and all those other ones that are really close, like tickets, like when you just have to watch. Okay, that didn't go as well as I wanted it to, dang it. That works for me. Like, this is a great hub for like if you want to travel in Europe. And if the tickets are like super expensive, we can like fly out of like Sweden. We go to Stockholm and fly out from Sweden. And it's cheaper that way too, so. It's really nice. Yeah, lunchtime, okay. Miller Eyes, Wisconsin, yes. Well, that would make it like probably 10:30 in Utah, maybe. Dude, we're putting this thing together pretty quick. I like it. I'm already ready to go dig and put another 15 to 17K in, but I'm not going to have as much time to dig as I'd like in the next few days. Not until probably Thursday. But we'll get there. At least I'll have it all set up and and ready to rock and roll, so that's always a plus. Well, I see that disappeared. You got most of your plan from me, huh? Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty good, solid, like, way of doing things. And all I need to really do is learn to dig a little faster. Now, I was watching, why aren't we moving backwards? Hello? Oh, we're in digging mode. Okay, makes sense. I was watching the Drews actually play. I didn't know, but I've been talking with him as well a little bit. But he streams his Gold Rush, at least from season 29. He was streaming them, and he uses like this 6 dump truck method, which actually isn't a bad idea. Like, I like the idea a bit. I need to watch the video and kind of see the timing that he has for it. I already saw a way that it could be more efficient, but if it's like, depending on, because part of the time he's swinging like the boom like almost, 180 degrees, which is way longer than you want to be swinging it around. Why can't we? Where's they all in here? Yeah, most of them anyway. And where are you hooked up at? Way over there. Oh, that's not the one I was expecting it to be. So I'm almost considering trying this like thing, but again, I want to analyze the video a little more, get an idea of what's like the timing and stuff, because right now with the way I do it, oh nice, I didn't know we could run up on that side. That's cool. Okay. Run up right here. Oh, you can jump up anyway. Oh, I put that on the wrong one, didn't I? Anyway, I can do the same like cleanup switch in like 25 minutes with the way I'm digging. And so if I can't do it any faster with the way he's doing it, then I don't really feel like it would benefit me any to like continue trying or to try it. So I'm gonna watch how long it takes him to do it. And he's like, at first I was like kind of questioning, because he's got a Frankenstein up here that dumps into the shaker. And I was like, now why is he doing that? And obviously, so I watched her. Oh no, you're kidding me. God, it should have just snapped right in there, you piece of garbage. Why you gotta be dumb like that? Ah, nuts. Alright, let's see if we can find him. Oh, nice. They fell on pretty much an easy spot to get to. Now we just need to be able to like hook these and hook them up there. Can we? Oh my, this is perfect. We have 3 out of 4. I think we could do it, but let's see if we can get them all. Is that really how this goes? Seems like it's twisted funny, but we'll see when we pick it up. You're welcome. It's like stuck. Come on, piece of garbage. You know what? You're pissing me off here. Get out of there. Okay, sit down proper for me first. Whoops. Whoa. All right. We're going to have to try this yet again. Let's see if we hook this one. It would need to go nowhere because I can't reach it. I'm going to just pick it up with 3, see if we can get this done. Wait, what? You know what? Snap in there, please. You're like... Great. Stupid stuff, man. All right, I got an idea. No. Just go in there. Should snap. There we go. Yeah, I showed you who the boss is. after like 5 snapping cables, or was it? Was it more? I gotta go find all of them. That's 2. That's not too bad. Oh, here we go. Let me in here. Gotta have my cables. Okay, no more problems, man. This is way more than I needed. Cables, am I right? I know. They, you know, I think they snap easier than they used to. I feel like it wasn't this bad before. Now it's like, you look at them funny and they break. And you're like, what on earth, man? Who came up with that idea? Thought about using more dump trucks, so it's nice someone had the same idea. I can get about 3 cleanups a day, I think. Yeah, like my best I can do 4. If I've like got all the mats and everything set up right, I can do 4 even without the Frankensteins. So but I really don't have any problem entertaining a different way to dig, because I do feel like there's still people out there, obviously, because they're higher than me, that are doing something better than me. I mean, it could be just that they all have way more time to just sit and play. Now, I know, like I said, in the video, he said the first day of the season, he like basically played for 2 days straight and then finally went to bed. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm way too old for that kind of stuff. Is this backwards over here? It is perfect. See, so if 9 out of 10 times, if you picked up the item from this side, so like your excavator's back is towards the front of the claim, you'll pick up the machine. What the fuck? See, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't do anything and the damn cable snapped. So, I mean, I do believe some of these guys at the top, they're just like grinding the crap out of the game. I just, I don't got the mental power to do that either. If I had the time, I'd probably end up playing 5 to 8 hours a day probably, but these guys are playing like 15, 20 hours a day. And I'm just like, that is like an outrageous amount of time to play the game. I don't know if Miller I is still here, but he is number 1. And I'm wondering if he could tell us how much time he plays the game per day. Be nice to know. I know he's got quite a bit of time on his hands as well. Let's see if we can get this in here without it being dumb. There we go. Perfect. Those I just push in. I don't hook them up. Yeah, I mean, I don't always either. A lot of times I do, because I just like pushing it. Sometimes I end up having them fall over and get really dumb, and at least with the cables I can get them all the way down here without too much of a problem. Oh, went the wrong way. If you had all your workers, you could probably get 4. Yeah, exactly. If you got all workers and you've got them leveled, and that's the thing, you gotta have them leveled up to level 3. So that they're doing all the switching, and then you just have 1 extra set of mats down there that you switch after at the very end. So let me see, we're gonna find our cable. Of course, we've got one on the cell or the pad if we need it. Let's put that down lower. Short in real life. It seems I'm short in the game too. It flew off somewhere here, didn't it? Well, you know what? Maybe it's further over this way, actually. And this is why I buy a 2nd one, or a 5th one. Sometimes a 6th one. So yeah, I think, I mean, at least I'll give it a try, because like, oh, are we missing more? We're missing 2? Where's our other one then? Crap. You'd think we'd see at least 1 if there's 2 over here. Missing. Gone. Dang it. I don't really want to You know what? Fine. We'll do it this way then. You know? You want to be like that? I say screw you then. No, no, we gotta do it like that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta pick it up the other side though. How much time do I have? How much time do you have in? Let's see. That's a good question. 97 hours. So, but if you're like me, you might leave the game on for, you know, a couple hours a day that nothing happens in. You don't have an average of like how many hours you just play a day? No, I know like on average my time is about 2 hours a day. Yeah, that's not what I plan to do. Let's see. And there goes that. Oh no, I was like, there goes the quarter of a tank. We're still at a quarter of a tank. We just gotta throw this guy in. Why are you not pushing him over? Stand back up, please. Thank you. And oops, get it to turn around. There we go. That's what I want. Ooh, a little. Yeah, that's gonna go in. That's gonna go in proper. We gotta get out from. Yeah, that's the one I need. Who needs cables? Exactly. A lot of the time you were sleeping. I do the same thing. Oh, don't do this. We had it picked up all nice and pretty. Let's... Just because we're pushing it. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll pick it up again. This doesn't do it as well as the gas cans, unfortunately. Oh, don't get stupid on me here. Oh, it's stuck in my... You know what? We'll use that to our advantage here. Except I need to be in drive mode. Thank you. I hope it'll click in being bugged like this. Only problem is where this is aligned. It might be in the way of the... Oh, that perfect. Perfect. On a roll, man. I guess we damaged it as we were putting it in. Both of them are being repaired. Alright, so let's go get this thing over here. We need a gas can, and I leave mine on pause a lot on the Steam Deck, so I'll change it and leave it on. Yeah, see, I do the same. Like sometimes, like, I'll get called upstairs, so I'll just put the game on pause. Then I'm up there for like 3 hours, and I'm like, oh, I left the game on pause. Whoops. And I didn't save, so then I'm just like, okay, we gotta... Luckily, the game is pretty good with, you know, even though you don't... like it used to be, it would crash a lot more after... If you left it on pause for like several hours, it would just stop working. I want to pick it up from... No, I actually do want to pick it up from this other side. I am being silly. So when I turn around, then it's going to be the proper way. Yes. Let's get this up and out of the way. I don't know. It's a lot. Concrete business, yeah, I'm sure it is. My dad, well, actually my grandfather owned the cement business, and my father and all of his brothers or my uncles all worked on it. And I used to go work with them once in a while. And I remember wintertime, it was always pretty slow. All right, let's rock and roll. Cables are for losers. They're not. I use cables all the time. But these, like these ones that are very square and very easy to pick up like this, they're like faster to pick, like move them without the cable. Let's see. That's about where I probably want to put it. Just gonna hop out and look at it, because yeah, see, I can just drop it in its spot, roll away, no cares in the world. So we need one of the gas cans from up here, and we're ready to start putting on the cables. Let me see something here. Oh, it's almost a 3-hour stream here. Doing good. We got our claim set up. We've got our wash plant almost set up. Here at midnight, we'll be able to start digging. And this will be my seasonal run as well. So what's good about this is the seasonal run will add into my max gold. So it's gonna work for both of them. I mean, I've got probably a little bit of junk dirt to truck away, but it's nothing too bad. We only have one up there. Oh, we only got one. Let's do this then. We'll just transport the other one in here, and should be at the other side of the... Oh no. There it is. I'm clicking the wrong button there. Yeah, there it is. Now I think this one we do want to spinner, or like, yeah. Or what we could do. It's pretty closely lined up. We can just push it. And it's nice and full, so we're good to go. Let's just... Where are you going? Where are you going? Stay put. Almost like right into place here. All like... Looks like it's gonna fall off over here, but we can definitely push it down a bit more. Oh, that looks pretty good. It ain't gonna bother me any. I mean, there's still a bit of a gap, but it's nothing terrible. I mean, like this back end is kind of... I'm being really picky now, so... Oops, did I put it too close now? Damn it. I think I pushed it all the way up to it now. Oh no, perfect. I mean, like, I can push it so it's angled way over here, but beyond that, it's like, it's where I want it to be. All right. I'm gonna turn this guy off. And, we'll bounce up here and start getting stuff. Evening, what's going on with the FPS today? In my game or your game? I mean, I haven't been watching too much, but with 45 frames, it's not too shabby. Could be worse, though. You know, I've played this game at 3 frames per second, so I'm happy to have 45. Get 5 of those. Buy this guy. Buy this guy, and we should be pretty full for now. Yep. You watch the TV show Gold Rush? You know, I used to, and like here in Finland, like it was on for a long time, and then I think they moved it to like Discover Channel or something, and I didn't have it at so I think I've seen up to like only season 5 or 6, and then they moved it to a channel I didn't have, and then when I did have the channel, they wouldn't allow me to record it, like, you know, on the DVR kind of idea, and so I got really far behind, but there's some sites I can go check it out, and I need to catch up. So I have watched it, yes, but not recently, no. I'd love to. But now we have like another service that has like gives us the Discover Channel, which is where it's at, and I can actually record the seasons. I think we're up to like the last few seasons, so I need to catch up before I start watching them. Doing jumping from 60 down to 30, like jumping, yeah, like a frame drop. That's happened in the past, but I mean, I haven't seen too many problems with it for a while now. So we need 2 of these. 4 of these. Got room. We got room for this. Probably room for the other one. Where's the other one? Why don't I see it? It's down here. So one thing, like if it's doing that a whole lot and it just doesn't stop, the things you can do to kind of fix it is just to save and start the game again. It's like if you've been in the game for a long time, that might cause it. But if you just started up the game, then the next best thing to try to do is to actually close the game and then verify the files through Steam. That tends to get it working again. Or at least improves it a lot. This is already a lot of stuff to go put in, but want more. More! We need more! Besides, I mean, it might look full, but I can put way more into this truck. And we haven't even gotten started. What about buckets? Yeah, see how mine is good. It's not like, I mean, I see once in a while some frame drops, but not like they used to be with my laptop. Like it would like, we'd be doing fine at 30 and it would drop to 2 frames per second for, I mean, it was just a second or two, but it was enough to be like, oh, what a pain in the butt. So we need, you know what, we'll just, okay. Someone come to my house? Oh no, it's actually it's the thing that's going to have me having to end this. So unfortunately, I mean, you got to see me put everything up, but I need to get going now. So my wife has come home, and I told her I'd get off when I got home. So so I will need to end it here. So I'm gonna set this to the end. Next, let me pause for a minute, and then I'll come back. All right, well, I'm back for a few moments, mostly just to say goodbye. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. I should have paid attention a little more to the time because it got away from me. So, yes, we are going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it and you're brand new, please subscribe. If you haven't yet, also, please hit that like button. And, well, this week I'll be doing more. If I don't stream it, it'll be put out as a VOD, and you can watch it on that side of YouTube. Well, for you guys, it's probably the same. For me in the back end, there's a live and there's a recorded, so we'll go for, you know. But otherwise, I want to say thank you for watching, and